Good afternoon, my name is Stephen Snow, and I'd like to welcome you to the University of Southern Mississippi's graduate program. We'll be discussing a Research in Human Capital Development HCD 675 Module 4 assignment, where I'll be giving a quick overview of a dissertation analysis. The dissertation that I chose to do an analysis on is a study of the Leadership Code and Employee Engagement. This dissertation was researched and authored by Richard James Stewart and submitted to the Graduate School of the University of Southern Mississippi in May of 2012. In this dissertation analysis, we will look at the purpose, problem, sampling method, and design. The purpose of the dissertation was to identify the relationship between the Leadership Code and employee engagement at a Native American casino in the southeastern United States. The problem herein was a growing critical need for the organizations to alter the way they view leadership and leadership development to compete in a rapidly changing global environment. The researcher used cross-sectional exploratory studies. These studies are based on gathering data for a specific period of time. The data gathered comes from a variety of participants with a different characteristic and demographic. Two survey instruments were used throughout this research. The first was the Utrecht Work Engagement Survey that measures work engagement both on an individual and group level. The second instrument used was the Leadership Code 360. It measures professional skill assessments based on research that helps identify and develop customer-focused leadership skills. The selection of participants for this survey included a population of study of approximately 772 employees, to include the supervisor and the direct employee. All participants had to be full-time employees with at least 1 year in their current position. They had to be employed for at least 1 year, and they had to be reporting directly to a supervisor with at least 10 employees. In this research process, there were two instruments used. The Utrecht Work Engagement Survey, or the UWES, was used to score employee engagements. The second instrument, the Leadership Code 360, or the LC 360, was used to score the supervisor's leadership abilities. The term supervisor used throughout the research included managers, assistant managers, and first-line supervisors. The employees and supervisors in this research study worked in various areas of the casino. These areas included the food and beverage area, the table games, slots, engineering and housekeeping, casino cage, security and transportation, and other gaming and non-gaming departments. The data from the two survey instruments were collected and an employee engagement score was tabulated. While researching the data and information provided in this research study, there were possible validity issues found. Casino employees were not randomly selected. The researcher chose the population due to the immediate access and the availability of the population. And the last, by not conducting a random selection process, this could lead to the sample that does not truly represent the population. The final results of this research study did not demonstrate a significant relationship between any of the leadership code domains. This would indicate that the supervisors in this study have not mastered the leadership code, and would suggest that there is no significant leadership code and employee engagement relationship. In conclusion to this research study, there was no statistically significant relationships between the 5 leadership domains and the employee engagement for this particular organization. However, the researcher did express the need for more research in this particular area of study.